What you making?
Strawberry shortcake.
Ooh, looking good.
So you mixed up the biscuits yesterday, right? She put some in there. And then this morning you added the milk, but we added milk and water, right, to make them cheaper. And the strawberries just had 2/3 of a cup of sugar sitting on them overnight, right?
Yep.
So now we gotta go to the table and see what people think, if they like them. Oh, we got a baby there.
There's a baby over there, Hi, baby. You're not a baby.
Come here,
How's
baby.
the foods, dudes?
Okay, and
You liking? Yummy?
we forgot to say this is day 12 of the
Hey,
challenge.
12.
Yep, day 12 of the challenge. And I think we're gonna make it all the way through day 12 with what we got. And then we will add some flour and milk. And we will continue going for a few more days. Is it awesome day? Take a bite of mine and see if you like it.
Hold on, I got a camera. Okay, hold on, I need a bite.
Get a fork, get a fork.
Got a fork, got a fork, got a fork, 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 got a fork, got a fork, got a fork, fork, fork. Sorry, I'm lousy with a fork.
Is it good? Okay, I think Daddy likes it. So this is our breakfast this morning. Uriah, did you try any yet?
No.
Come try yours, come try yours.
The strawberry.
Hey, dude. Got a weapon.
Weapons of mass destruction.
We got a weapon and start eating.
They're really good, Uriah. Really good. Did you get your bite yet, Uriah? Uriah's still trying to clean up the table. So anyway, this is our breakfast. The kids think that it's great. We don't eat strawberry shortcake. I don't think we've ever had strawberry shortcake for breakfast. You've never had strawberry shortcake for breakfast. No, you haven't. Nope, you haven't even had strawberry milk for breakfast. Nope. Uriah, what'd you think?
Good.
Yeah? Did you get a bite? Would you like to make this again? How about we make it in like 2 days for another breakfast? Would that be good? Yeah, everyone would like that?
All right, satisfied customers aplenty. See you in a bit.
Hey guys, welcome to a great time. Here's Mommy.
Hey, so we're in the middle of day 12, and I am making a recipe. I'm making up a recipe in my head. So sometimes I use cookbooks, but I don't even use cookbooks exactly like they say. But if you watched yesterday, the pita bread was made from this Dining on a Dime cookbook right there. It's a very good cookbook. If you can find it used in a bookstore, it has a lot of good information. Anyway, I am making a recipe. I have some oats left from the challenge still, and I have peanut butter. So I'm going to make a peanut butter, the jelly granola bar kind of thing. So we're gonna put in peanut butter. Yeah? I'm just guessing amounts. So you get to be part of this with me. We don't know what we're doing.
So this much butter and this much peanut butter.
I did one stick of butter and yeah, this much peanut butter. So then you mix it up. I don't even know. It might not even come out. I might have to edit this part out of the video. It's nice we're doing these a couple days ahead because I can be like, wait, just cut that. It didn't work. Or I can put it in and be like, hey guys, don't do that. It was awful. We'll see. I'm going to add a little brown sugar. We're trying to see how much we have left for the challenge of all these things. So I don't have another plan for oatmeal. We're still going to need sugar at some point. So I don't want to use too much of it. But I also don't want to make something that is not sweet enough that no one will eat it. Ah! Okay, try and get the brown sugar out. I have a whole bunch of kids wandering around. I did maybe a 1/6 of a cup of sugar.
We're all excited because Uriah, we're hiding places, and the other people with their eyes closed has to find us. Uriah decided to climb under one of the beds.
Firefighter training.
Firefighter training.
Okay.
We always have crazy stuff going on in the house. Okay, so I added maybe a 1/6 of a cup of sugar. I'm gonna add all my oats, but I'll give you a rough measurement of what I'm adding. 1, 2. I don't have more oats to add, so this is what we got. Almost 3. Almost 3 cups. Make sure you get oats everywhere. Then people know you've been in the kitchen. You don't have to say, hey, guess what I've been doing all day? You just say, look at the mess in the kitchen. I must have been out there. I am a messy cook, and I don't try to be messy. That's not what I'm saying. Mark, however, is not a messy cook, and he walks around behind me cleaning up because he has the time to do that.
Okay, so in my career, I cleaned crab shops for years. I cleaned operating rooms for years. I cleaned surgical instrumentation for years.
And my kitchen
kind
is
of
the
a clean
least.
person.
My kitchen is the least messy of the jobs you've done, right?
Well, yeah.
Uh-oh, where'd my pan go?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're missing things. Things are missing. Did you do it?
I know
Did
what
you
we'll
eat
do.
it?
We're gonna put it in a different pan.
Okay. Did you eat it?
Huh?
Did you look for a pan? Did you eat it? Are you eating a mommy's pan?
I remembered it has the peanut butter fudge in it. So you notice at the start of the challenge we didn't do much sweets-wise. Sorry, that was loud. We didn't do a whole lot sweets-wise because we wanted to make sure. What? No, I don't want to throw it away.
She did that on purpose.
If you do this and then you put it in your pan, it actually goes to the shape you want. Okay. Hey, tell me what you think about parchment paper. My mom just sent me something the other day about the evils of parchment paper.
Evils of parchment paper?
Evils of parchment paper. I didn't even read the whole thing. I was like, Mom, don't stress me out. So, anyway, I'm going to put about half of this in the pan. Oh.
Uh-oh, baby down.
Baby down. And then we're going to
What's the matter, Dad?
press this out really good. We're going to see. This might end up being like eating a bowl type meal.
Oh, look. It's not for Daddy.
Tell me if it's any good, Daddy. Tell me if it's any good.
What?
You going to talk?
You too.
Okay. Was it any good, Daddy? Was it sweet enough?
Oh,
Oh, I thought you just had some off the counter.
more than enough.
Oh, okay.
This
might
little
end
salty, little sweet.
This might end up being crumbly. So now we're cooking strawberries over here. Oh, I turned on the wrong pan and tried to burn our rice. That was me. That's me. So anyway, we're gonna cook these down. We'll be back in a minute because these are gonna take a minute to cook down. Okay, so I took the strawberries. I added about a half of that scoop, so we have about a third of a cup of sugar between both things, all things, whatever. And then Mark mashed up our strawberries with a little bit of a strainer colander thing. Sorry, I don't want to burn you with the hot strawberries. You don't have to do this hot. I'm just doing it hot so that I can get it done because I'm impatient. Because I got stuff to do. Stuff to do.
What are you making noises about? Are you just sitting there looking cute on the counter? Mr. Overall Man.
So anyway, we're going to put this in the freezer. I think I should just put all of it in.
Sure.
Again, this is an experiment. We'll tell you if it's an utter failure. But we may not show you all the parts to it if it's an utter failure. So if you're seeing this, it's probably because it came out okay. And remember, I'm trying to just do as little pantry ingredients as I can. So this actually does not have anything that wasn't bought on a challenge. Right? Yeah. So, put this part on top. This is our other part of our peanut butter granola, or whatever you want to call it. We're making up names now. These are peanut butter and jelly granola bars, for lack of a better word.
I like peanut butter and jelly a lot.
You do like peanut jelly a lot. So we'll see. We're gonna freeze this. I'm gonna let that the strawberries cool just a little bit. Then we're gonna freeze it. And when we take it out, I think we're probably going to, as long as it's holding together well enough, I think we're going to pop this out of the pan and then cut it into. And we'll have it for breakfast tomorrow. You like my? You
Is that how you make it?
Maybe he does it because he hears mommy do it. So anyway, I'm just trying to press this down firmly, but the jelly part keeps moving, so see how firmly that is. We're gonna do that like that. Ooh, I know what I can do.
Ooh. She's up to something. What do you think she's up to? Yeah.
I got another bread pan.
Ooh, for squishage.
Now I'm gonna freeze it like that.
Okay.
We'll see.
Sweet.
We'll see, guys. We'll see. Okay. Quick before we eat, I need to stir this. Okay. We're having leftover chili for lunch, so I'm not going to show you at the lunch table because we've had this before. So this is just leftover chili, a little bit of leftover peppers and onions that were in the fridge from our meal yesterday. That all got warmed up together. We're gonna eat that on top of rice. We're really bored, but I'm gonna give you an update of what is left in the house. We have this much flour. Remember, we are on day 12. We have that much flour, so we'll be able to make bread to go with our supper tonight. We have this much peanut butter.
Quarter of it? A third to a quarter?
We're gonna have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. One of these days. I'm not sure which day, but we will have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Did I get jelly on my face?
Yeah, that one you made. I cleaned it for you.
Thank you.
We're like,
Okay, we have 3 pizzas left. Watch out. In our fridge, we have a little bit of picante sauce. We have a quart and a quarter, so a quart and a cup of yogurt. We have not opened the jelly yet. We have a block of cream cheese, a whole box of butter. We have that many carrots, that much celery, some leftover rice, which is going to be a dinner, like part of a dinner. This is leftover tomato soup from yesterday. This is strawberries for the next batch of strawberry shortcake. You saw we ate some this morning. We're having some in a couple days. That peanut butter fudge from yesterday. The cheese, which we used a very small portion from, that's about 2 pounds of cheese, just under 2 pounds of cheese. We have our switchel. We have ground pork there. That's tea in the back. This is potato soup we're having for supper, so come back and see that. Milk, switchel, mix, and then just water. Up here, we have, remember this kind of isn't part of it, the stuff I just made. 3 bags of peppers and onions. This, plus the milk that's in the fridge, is stuff that was bought after the challenge. I will tell you when that is added. So far, we are still only on challenge food. We have chili meat. We have 3 containers of chili meat up here. We've got 4 broths. We've got this much chicken still left from the challenge. We have onions. We have taco pork. And we've got 3 containers of chicken drippings. So come back and see what I do. Oh, hold on, we got stuff in here too. We have this much rice. This is not part of it. But we have 2 cans of tomatoes back there.
still over a bag of potatoes.
Yep, a whole bag of potatoes plus this, that little bit of beans, plus this big thing of beans still down there. So, I think we're still doing well. I think we're still gonna end up with a lot of leftovers. Oh, forgot. We have this little bit of brown sugar left. So, we definitely are gonna need more flour and milk added tomorrow, but we will get through day 12. So if we get through day 12, we normally spend $33 a day on food. Like if you average out our 1,000 over the month.
So we do 12 days, then it's 25 a day.
There we go. I was gonna do it on my
It's about
calculator.
a 25% savings.
So that's $8 a day that we've saved just doing this.
That's
and if,
$240 a month.
and as you saw, we
we
still
continue.
have a lot of food. If we add the flour and we add the milk, we're still gonna be able to go for a few more days on just that. So the flour and milk we're gonna add tomorrow is gonna be an additional $15. For us, milk is over $4 a gallon. The bag of bread flour is 10 something. So, I mean, not bread flour, all-purpose flour. So, we're gonna go eat our lunch and we'll see you guys in a little bit for supper. So it is day 12, and for snack, we had cut up carrots and celery from the fridge, and then Uriah helped me make these. These were our leftover pitas from last night, and so I cut the 3 pitas we had into 8 pieces each, and we took 2 tablespoons of butter, melted it, and then we added a little garlic powder, a little oregano, and a little basil to the container, and then we put the pieces in, and I used my hands to just flip them around and get them oily. Then we laid them out on our pizza pan. Cooked them at 350 for maybe 15 minutes. We just cooked them until they were kind of a little crunchy. They're still somewhat soft, but have a little, you could easily dip them and like get dip, but they're not like hard to eat, crunchy. So, did you guys like these?
Yeah.
You'd eat these again?
Yes.
So there weren't very many. We all just tried it, but that's what I had left from pitas. So we're trying new things. I know you want more. He always wants more. You're always hungry, aren't you?
I want more.
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay, so now we're gonna go got some Life of Fred books from the library. The like reading series, which is just fun, so we're gonna go read that once we finish our snack. We'll see you guys at supper time. Okay. Okay, guys, we're getting ready for supper. Naomi mixed up focaccia bread for us. So we are now at the end of our flour bucket. Absolutely no more flour in there. We are at the end of day 12. So if you want to say the end of the challenge, hey guys, our firefighters in the background are very loud. Our day 12 is the day we first ran out of things. So like you saw that we used the last of the oatmeal today. So this was the first day we used the last of something, I guess is what you would say. So we got through 12 days, but tomorrow we are adding this bag of flour, which was what we bought that I used for the pizza that was off challenge. Yep. Off challenge. And what was I going to say?
Gallon of milk.
The gallon of milk. We're adding those tomorrow, and then we're going to keep going. So we're going to see how many days we will take that final amount of days and divide, well, we'll take the $315 now that we've spent and divide it by that final amount of days. But right now we're standing at $25 a day, which is an $8 savings, which is awesome. And like I showed you before, we still have a ton of food. So I'm going to put some stuff on this and put these in the oven.
And put on these?
I'm going to put some seasoning, some garlic and stuff. This is the potato soup we're having for dinner, which we made the other day. You'll see that before you see this, but we put potatoes and carrots and celery and onions and what else? Stuff. We put stuff in it, and then it has cream cheese in it, so it's cheesy. And then I put it in the Vitamix so that it got all blended up and thick, so it's really, really yummy. And today we actually have snow here in Maine, so it's a great day for bread and soup. So could I keep feeding my family even without adding flour and milk to this challenge? Yes, I could, but it would be more bare bones than what we want to do. And so I'm doing this challenge to show people how to continue to eat well and still also make my family happy with the food we got. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, wrap up from the night. We didn't film supper. So doing these everyday things is kind of hard because things have been crazy around here, and this week's really busy because we have doctor's appointments and all of that. And so I made the focaccia bread. We showed you guys the focaccia bread and going in the oven, and then we took it out and we never showed you anything. So supper was really good. The potato soup that we had on Sunday, I put in a crock pot, and so we just put the crock pot on the counter when we got home from our doctor's appointment and let that warm up while I was reading kids to the books. Reading kids books
to the kids.
Naomi made the focaccia dough. I was the one who then spread it out. We just put butter, I think I said this, butter and oregano, basil, and garlic powder on that. And then we baked it, and that's what we had for supper. And then we all had a piece of the fudge, which we've now had for 2 desserts, and we still have 2 more nights of dessert. It's really yummy, and you just need a small square, like this much of it. So that just used 2 cups of sugar and 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. What else was in it?
I don't remember.
Butter. No.
Sure.
Peanut butter. Sugar. Butter. I think it had butter in it. I don't know. Milk. It had milk. It didn't have butter. 2 cups of sugar, brown or white. We did brown. It worked good. 1/2 cup of milk. And then after you've cooked that on the stove for 2.5 minutes at a rolling boil, you take it off and you add 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter and a teaspoon of vanilla. Then you put it in your greased 8x8. So anyway, we are really enjoying it. That amount is going to make dessert for 4 nights for our family. Just having a little bit, because when you don't have dessert all the time and you're using dessert as just a sweet treat at the end and not to fill your belly, you don't need much of it. If you're using it because we need something more for the food, then you have to eat more of it. So anyway, that was really good. Then we got everyone ready for bed, and we did other stuff. Come back, because today we've been discussing, we are going to do a inauguration day party because we're homeschoolers and we like history. And whether you agree with who's in office now, because I know people who are on both sides of it, and I'm kind of neutral to it, but whoever's in office right now, this is a historical moment. There's only going to be one inauguration in the next 4 years. It's something that our kids are going to, like, my kids remember watching Barack Obama's inauguration. I did not agree with Barack. Like, he was not my choice, but we watched it with my grandmother, and the kids remember that experience with their grandmother, and it was a historical event that we'll never get back.
They've also practiced the whole Secret Service thing and then watching Secret Service videos and reading Secret Service books.
Watching Secret Service, they've been studying about like what the president is, who's going to be on his cabinet, not this specific, but like how those parts all work. And we're going to be doing more study over it for the next week. And then, since we've been doing this big time of like feasting and famine type thing, this big time of like famine, we've been eating the same things, and it's been very, very good. And I'm not saying that it's been bad at all, but the kids are very excited because there's things that we haven't been buying that aren't in the house. And so for Inauguration Day, we are going to throw a big party, and we're going to have some yummy treats. We're going to have a big, like what most people do for Super Bowl Sunday, we're going to do on Inauguration Day, which will be really fun. And yeah, that was the end of our night. So come back tomorrow for day 13. Tomorrow we will add flour and milk, which will add another $15 to our budget. And then I still have at least 4 days worth. So we'll tell you how that goes. And, oh, the granola bars you saw made earlier in this video, we cut them so that we can use them for tomorrow morning, and they came out good.
They were yummy.
You liked them? Yeah. So we'll show you those in the morning. And yeah, tomorrow we thought we had more appointments, but some of the appointments got canceled on the other end. And we have chiropractors, which I'm going to see the chiropractor, and I'm so excited because my arm has been feeling weird. And so I'm going to have a chiropractor appointment. And then we get to go to our pastor's house for our GGC. Like our small groups all meet at the different elders' house. So our elder lives close, not our elder, but the elder that we meet at his house, he lives closest to us. That's why we go to that one, because it's the easiest one for us to get to. And that's tomorrow, and we haven't been able to go. It got canceled the last 2 times because one of weather, one of Christmas time, they had family in town. So we're excited to go to that. So hopefully everyone's going to be feeling better. I still sound bad, but I am feeling so much better. I just sound bad still. So we will see you guys tomorrow, day 13 of our challenge.